Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Saturday, my friends. Beautiful Saturday morning here on Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida. 78 degrees, partly cloudy skies. Man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Feels a little warmer than 78 with the humidity, but not bad. Look at this water. Water temperature 87. Nice and calm. Man, look how flat that water is. Woo. Feels great. The tide's been going out for, about an hour now, about 2 hours now. About 2 hours. Should be seeing that sun coming up over the treetops, rooftops shortly here, if it's not already popped up. Hit that share button. It's been very quiet this morning on Facebook. Pretty bright over there now. Is that sun up? There it is. There's that sun. Look at that. There it is. Beautiful. Always like catching a glimpse of the sun before I start walking up the beach. Wish you were here with me. Hey, send some stars if you're liking what you're seeing, if you appreciate my efforts coming out here early in the morning to share the beach with you. Hopefully it helps get your day off to a little brighter and better start. I did see a set of sea turtle tracks on the beach early this morning. I don't know if we have a new nest. It was down to the south of me. The La Playa Beach Resort there. Kind of quiet. Last minute vacationers, families coming down, wanting a little beach time before kids go back to school. Take a little stroll up the shore here, up towards Del Nor-Wiggins. Our usual little jaunt. Lots of blue sky here right now. Only a 20% chance of rain today. That's not much. We did get our rain yesterday. Came in late afternoon. Did see some nice colors earlier this morning. I like walking out here in the water. A little more, it gives me a little more exercise, a little more resistance out here. That water was looking good yesterday. I think it's going to be looking good again today. Pelican going by. It never fails. I'm out here in the water. Fish are jumping, little bait fish getting chased by bigger fish jumping out of the water. They never jump in front of the camera. I don't know what that's all about. I think they know. They know where I'm at. They know where I'm pointing the camera. It's going to be beautiful when that sun comes up over the rooftops here and lights up the beach and the water. It's going to be gorgeous up at Delnor Wiggins with that early morning light. There's two little snowy egrets on the beach going back and forth, and they're fighting with each other. I don't know if it's a mating thing or mating ritual or what. This is one of them right here. And I did see one little white ibis making its way up the beach. Look at all that blue. Our Saturday morning blues. Can't complain about those blues. Just getting a little peek at the sun here every once in a while in between the houses as I'm walking up the beach. Got to turn around and go down the beach, are you? Okay. You were walking up the beach with me before. Just gotta stand kind of still, don't make any radical movements, and the birds will just kind of walk right past you or stop in front of you sometimes and pose for a Kodak moment. No takers for a nature tour with Boat Naples this morning. That's something special they're doing on Saturday mornings. Not every Saturday morning, but I'd love to have you on board with us. We'd be pulling off the dock about now, going out looking for birds and dolphins. It's awesome getting out there in the backwaters early like this while it's still cool. Everything's just starting to wake up. If you'd like to join us, visit their website at boatnaples.com. Boatnaples.com, just one word, Boat Naples. Then get their phone number, give us a call. Give them a call. Say, hey, I'd love to go out on that Saturday morning nature cruise. When's the next one? It's $40 per person. It's a good deal. Obviously, there's no guarantees on what you're going to see. That's up to nature. Also, our Thursday evening sunset cruises with Boat Naples. Those are $40 a person as well. We leave out of the Cocohatchee River Marina up here in North Naples, just north of 111th Avenue, which turns into Bluebell Avenue. It's kind of where if you went up into Wiggins Pass, you'd run into the marina. A lot of fun, those sunset cruises. Complimentary beer and wine. Sláinte Irish whiskey sunset toasts. Again, those are in the summertime. $40 a person. Can't go wrong there. That shot of Sláinte right there, that's going to cost you $8 to $12 in a local establishment here. Give them a call. Those are Thursday evenings. Saturday morning nature tours, eco cruises. Thursday evening sunsets. Both special cruises that they're doing for me and you, my Southwest Florida television beach family. But you gotta call. Boatnaples.com. All our little feathered fishermen out here this morning. Don't look like they're catching much. Did you see those photos I shared this morning early on I shared them on my personal page, but I also cross-posted over to Southwest Florida television. It's amazing. It was completely dark. It was total darkness when I took those pictures. It's amazing what that night shot does on the iPhone. I wish you were out here walking the beach with me. It's fun to have somebody to just converse with, to chat with as I'm walking along here. Maybe ask some questions. Not that I'll have the answers. Sometimes I have the answers. That water's looking good. A little sunlight hitting here. It's looking great. Man, it is an awesome morning. You paddlers, paddle boarders, kayakers, wow. Get your butts out here now. Look how flat that is. One of our sea turtle nests up there, actually two of them. I thought there was one way off in the background there, but the light shining through the ribbon. That one should be getting ready to hatch here. Water, take a look at it where the sun's hitting it. Still, that sun's still pretty low. But it's looking good. I think it's going to look good when that sun comes up. Have some nice colors, clarity. It's not as clear. It's not crystal clear. I haven't seen that for a little while now. When it gets crystal clear, that is just incredible. Yeah, what time low tide is up at Williams Pass. I think it's around 12:30-ish or so. Yesterday it was around noon. Hit that share button. Share our beautiful beach with your friends. Invite them to tag along with us. When you're out having lunch or dinner with your friends or having coffee, tell them about our beach walks. Invite them to join us. Plenty of room in our beach family for new members. You're gonna go around me there, little birdie. That's why I was hanging out here and not moving, waiting for you to make up your mind. Kind of quiet here for Saturday morning here at the beach and on Facebook. Very quiet this morning on Facebook during my first live feed. 6:30 isn't early in the morning. Well, it is if you're out in Phoenix. 6:30 is 3:30 for our friend Daryl. He's just getting ready to go to bed. Good morning. Well, thanks for the stars. I do appreciate that. I wouldn't be able to come out here in the mornings if it wasn't for your generosity. I do appreciate that. I'd have to be somewhere else doing a part-time job somewhere. I'd rather be out here sharing my beach with you than doing that. But I gotta keep the lights on. Not trying to get rich, just trying to stay alive, survive. You know the feeling, I'm sure. Tips also hugely appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post if you'd like to send a little thank you, a token of appreciation as I call it. You can also find me on Venmo and Apple Pay. Every dollar adds up, my friends. I'm not looking, like I said, to get rich. Also, maybe consider becoming a subscriber to my Southwest Florida Television Facebook page. Think about subscribing to that. That's $4.99 a month. If you enjoy these morning walks, you'd like to just help ensure that they continue, think about subscribing. You should see a little subscribe button on your screen there somewhere. There's a manatee swimming up the beach here, I believe. I believe I saw a manatee pop up out here just offshore. Don't know. I see a little trail out there in the water. It's heading out now. I don't know if you saw it pop up. It's heading out that way. But it came in kind of close for a minute and I didn't catch it. All you see is their little nose pop up out of the water. You really don't see much. Every once in a while you see a little bit of their back comes up out of the water. It's getting out way out there now. Yeah. I was looking up on the beach for turtles. For any signs of turtle action. I didn't notice that manatee swimming out there. I can tell you where it's going though. It's going up to Wiggins Pass. That's generally what they'll do. They swim up along the shore here and then they turn in at Wiggins Pass to go into the backwaters. Occasionally we'll see them when we're out with the boat in Naples. They swim along at a pretty good clip. They're faster than you think, those old manatees. Oh, there's a great blue heron. Jogger just went by. I'm surprised it didn't scare it away. Beautiful birds. The majestic great blue heron. Always try to keep a nice little distance, a nice space between us. Try not to make any sudden movements to startle it. It's looking at me with one eye and looking at the water with the other. I think birds can do that. Pretty amazing. Wish it was out in the sunlight. As it heads down the beach in search of breakfast. I don't think they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner like us. I think they kind of eat all day long. Mealtime is all the time. Mealtime is when you can get it. They like hanging out in the shade. See, the sun's right here. I think it's easier to see those fish. You'd think it'd be easier to see the fish in the sunlight. There's a lot of fish in this water right now. Delnor Wiggins up ahead of us, just beyond the condos. I love this sky. So Daryl's looking forward to getting a little beach time in September out in California. A little beach time is better than no beach time. At least that's what I always say. I'm just spoiled. I can have beach time pretty much whenever I want it. Isn't that awesome? But I prefer the early mornings. I love coming out for sunset, though. Sunset's beautiful. It's actually getting earlier now, sunset, which is nice. I don't mind the earlier sunsets. I don't like the late sunrises at all. At all. Wish we had a better cellular connection out here. That way we could do some HD streaming. It's so sporadic along the beach here. Sometimes my signal disappears on me. I've been walking along, not looking at the camera, talking, and I wasn't even live. I lost my connection and the stream ended. I've been walking along the beach talking to myself. I look up at the camera and it's like, oh, I wonder how long I've been talking to myself. Everybody thinks I'm out here talking to myself anyway. Nothing new. They say there's that crazy old guy on the beach talking to himself. If he only knew who I was talking to. Oh, you wonderful people. If they only knew. I don't know where that manatee shot off to. I've actually seen them moving very fast. I was shocked one time. I saw a manatee just hauling butt up the beach one day. And it just kept on going. It was in a hurry to get somewhere. I don't know if they started work on the Naples Pier yet. Hoping to get down there one of these mornings. Maybe when Bad Bob comes to town. Robert or Bad Bob take a cruise down to the pier. I'm sure you're not going to be able to walk under the pier while they're working on it. Well, they're going to demolish it. First, they got to take down the old pier. Kind of be fun to see that. I think they're going to haul it out and make a reef out of it. That was one of the options, rather than taking it to a landfill, put it on a barge and haul it out and turn it into a reef. That'd be kind of neat. There's a reef offshore of Del Norwegians. I don't know what kind of condition it is in now. It's a hard bottom reef. It's used to be, Area 2 was about 100 yards offshore of Area 2 back in the old days. But it has taken a beating from hurricanes. I did share a little video of it many years ago. You do a little Googling. It was really cool. Used to have a lot of seahorses out there offshore, little seahorses swimming around. Occasionally you'd find them washed up on the beach. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Morning. And there's our little mile-long stretch of heaven on earth. The beach at Del Norwegians Pass State Park. Basking in the early morning sunlight. Quiet here. I'm guessing the park isn't open yet. Although they do open it, sometimes on holidays they would open it an hour ahead of time. They open at 7 instead of 8. Normally they open a few minutes before 8, sometimes 7:45-ish. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love this park. I love its beach. Its rangers, great park rangers. Got a new manager. Miss Ranger T. Terrence. He could be all the way up at the other end of the park, and if he was laughing, I'd hear it down here. He was always smiling. Terrence. Always had a smile on his face. We miss you, Terrence. I haven't met the new park manager yet. Look at that bright sun. Wow. It is gorgeous here. I don't know how quick the parking lots are going to fill up. Not as many people in town, but we do get visitors from the other coast on weekends from over Miami, the Miami area, Fort Lauderdale. Good morning. All right, I think I'm going to take a little break, a little intermission here, give you some time to freshen up your coffee, have breakfast, whatever, check the newspaper. Don't watch the news on TV. It'll be waiting for you. You don't want to see that. Don't spoil the morning. I'll be back, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, 30 minutes for another live feed. I hope to see you then. Remember, if you appreciate my efforts, I do depend on your support to make ends meet each month. Facebook stars, you can send stars to any of my videos. I get a penny for each star that you send. Tips, always appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. You can also find me on Venmo and Apple Pay. This time of the month, bills are due. This next week. Tips hugely appreciated. Preferred over stars, but I'll take what I can get. But as always, just thanks for watching and thanks for being a friend. First and foremost, thanks for being a friend. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, amazing, and beautiful country. God bless America. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.